looks like our mic is working. You guys let me know if I need to turn it up or down though. Because I have it both up on my screen and then my gain knob on the mic. So yeah, we'll start stream in just one more second here. Just want to make sure I could be heard. Alright, and I think we are about ready to start here. There we go. So, a little bit of an explanation here. I am here. I'm just not showing my face today. I am still a little bit sick after coming back from my trip. So, you know, my room is very, very, very messy, like indescribably messy right now. So, I just kind of set up a little background here for you guys. And we're just going to be doing some triggers today and just chilling, chatting if you guys want to. If not, totally cool, but we're just going to hang out and tap on some stuff today, I guess. I don't know. Kind of a little more of a welcome back stream, just something I'm doing for fun. Coming back to, you know, the States after like 10 days of not being active, so. Yeah, I don't really know what I was going to start with here. I have a lot of triggers on my desk. I don't know, let's go ahead and start out with the keypad. The new keypad. I think I showed this off in, what was it? I think it was Cool Stuff Around My Room that I showed this keypad off. And it got really, really good reviews. Great reception for the new silver switches I put in there. So let's just tap on this a bit. What's up, Bugs Blaze? How you doing? How you doing? I'm just chilling out tonight. I'm just doing some triggers. Figured I haven't streamed in a while, so I'll just kind of hop back on and do something chill for you guys. I actually get that a lot. I don't know why. Well, I appreciate you saying that. I definitely put effort into my content, but you know, I'm really just glad that people enjoy it all around. You know, it's not like content takes up my entire time, but I put a lot into videos, so it does mean a lot that, you know, people do enjoy the content that I put out. So, sorry, I'm just making sure. Just hope my keypad's not too loud. You guys tell me if I need to like turn my mic up or down. Yeah, I have been trying to get a bit more reach on YouTube, you know. Just want my content to be available, like, to people that really mess with, like, the niche that I do in ASMR. I feel like I make videos for, like, some very specific subgenres in the ASMR community, so, you know, I just try to play into my strengths. Yeah, I do try to make like a lot of vocal content. My voice is kind of why I started the channel in the first place. I know I've told this story like a million next to no idea like where to go to do any kind of voice acting or voiceover or radio. So I'm just gonna do ASMR because I've been watching it for years and I think I'd be good at it. And here we are, like 2 years later. So it's crazy to think that like this channel is 2 years old already. That is crazy to me. I'm just really glad I've gotten all the support that I've gotten so far. I'm really happy that everybody who's stuck around is still here. And yeah, hopefully there's more places we can go with the channel, but for now I am just chilling out, making whatever I want, so. Yeah, this keypad sounds very, very good though. I love the, I always forget the brand of, switch I put in here. I think it's, oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm getting over a pretty bad cough, so I have to mute my mic whenever I have to blow that out. I apologize. But yeah, I think I put, Everest speeds in here. They were the switches that were originally in my current keyboard, my daily driver. I replaced them with Aqua Blues, but I decided to throw the switches back in here because, I don't know, they just sound really good in the keypad. Hey, what's up, Victoria? I'm doing alright, how are you tonight? I'm just chilling out, tapping on stuff. Nothing new. Just glad to be back in the country. I mean, you guys can probably see like in my posts, but I did take a short trip to Italy over the past like week and a half, and it was so fun. Definitely gonna go back there someday. But let's see, switch the trigger. I'm getting tired of the keypad. What should I do next? Ooh, let's do this one. I haven't done this one in a while. It's the wood-burned Miku piece. I think the video that it was in I took down because it was like a long time ago that I showed this off, but this is a cute little wood-burned piece of Miku that my girlfriend gave me like the longest time ago that I still keep around to tap on. Yeah, it's her with a little cherry blossom tree in the background. Yeah, sounds good. What game are you playing? I typically watch like a lot of ASMR when I'm playing games that I don't need like sound for. Like when I'm grinding like Mario Kart or something. I'll put like ASMR on in the background. It's really good background noise. I know a lot of people like use my channel for that too, so very glad that I can give as much as I can in that regard. Oh, you got your little Warframe, nice. I never played too much Warframe. Like, oh dang, last time I played it was like 5 years ago at least, but it's crazy to think back on that. From what I remember, it was pretty fun though. Thought it was a pretty cool game. I haven't played, that's that one FPS that everyone used to rave about, right? I haven't played any FPS in a while, it's crazy. newest games being made. Like COD and Halo have been on the decline for a long time. And all the new stuff like Valorant, Overwatch just isn't really hitting it for me, so maybe I'll have to try to go back to Warframe. Although I think that's campaign only, isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad it's fun for you. Always nice to find a new game to get hooked to. As per usual, I've just been playing a lot of Mario Kart lately. I've been really grinding on some tracks, getting my time trials. Together we've had some really good times. I'm not a lot of downtime on my trip. Like riding the metro and the trains between cities, so I'll just like crack open my laptop and just play a bunch of time trials. It's nice. Oh, I got it for you, that's sweet. It's my favorite thing with my girlfriend. I like to try them, to get them games as much as I can. What was the last game I got them? I don't even remember, but, new Tomodachi Life got announced. Sorry, I'm like mincing my words so hard tonight. New Tomodachi Life is coming out. I don't remember when, but I might splurge on it for both of us. It's pretty crazy though. I might end up getting the digital copy because the game cards are like gonna be so expensive. I don't know how I feel about that, but I think some games it's worth shelling out for, but still awful pricing from Nintendo. God, I hate how expensive gaming's getting nowadays. With all the crazy prices for like consoles and games, I'm just like, I feel very lucky to like have what I have right now. Like I have a good PC, I have a Switch I can play games on, But I don't know, when I eventually have to like upgrade stuff, I'm afraid of how much it'll cost. Oh, I got you a Steam Deck, nice. Honestly, like if I didn't have a really good PC and laptop, I would get a Steam Deck. Steam Decks really are like goated devices. And a very slept on like mobile gaming device, like everyone like says their go-to nowadays is like a Switch, and I'm like, Steam Deck's right there, homie. If you want like a good like all-in-one console. Oh, I honestly should get one. If I had hundreds of dollars to spend on some kind of console right now, I totally would, but I don't know. I just haven't been gaming a lot lately, so maybe I'll pick one up when I have some more downtime. I'm always working so much, so like between my day job and my channel and like my coding projects on the side, like I just don't give myself a lot of time to game. And I also have like my girlfriend and my friends and my social life, so it's hard to keep up with all of it, but I really need to get back into my schedule, start giving myself a little more downtime. Maybe I'll focus on getting some more games. Maybe a Steam Deck. I don't really want any other like consoles or anything. That would probably be the only one I get. I've heard some very, very good reviews. time this has happened. Like, wow. I love how you join, like, conveniently right as I'm holding Miko up to the camera. So is it like the same drawing every time? I don't know, Miku's pretty common. Because if it's Miku you keep saying, that's awesome. I'm a big Miku fan myself. Exact same. Like, how close does it look to this? Because this is like, I know my partner would burn this, but I don't know if they used like some kind of reference online or something. So maybe like legit just is coincidence. It's crazy. Your name and home address, that's crazy. Fortunately for you, I won't dox you this stream. I'll give you a break and just show you Miko instead of name dropping. Sorry, I'm also trying to okay, I'm not that famous for doxing. I've definitely doxed myself a couple times, but I don't think I'm known for doxing anyone else. I've definitely accidentally doxed myself. There's no way I have by now. Like, 'cause there's a lot of people like that I personally know that follow my channel that like obviously know where I live, but like some of you have to have like picked up by now, like at least what general area I'm in. So I've definitely doxed myself. It's hard to keep like good OPSEC when you are able to like show your face and stuff. It's kind of hard to do like faceless ASMR content though. I mean, ironic because that's exactly what I'm doing right now, but still. Okay, I have been typing on this thing for so long. Let's pick up something else. I don't know what I should do. I'm gonna pick up the mic for a second with this. I don't know if that sounds good or not. Hopefully it does. I'm trying to do it like as soft as I can. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if I do it with like the side, not the tip, probably sounds better. Sorry, I don't have headphones in this stream, so you guys gotta tell me if it's like too loud or too quiet for you. I guess my voice is fine because I'm getting like chats and stuff, but again, don't be afraid to speak up if it's like not good quality. Jonas, I'm trying to figure out if I've checked out your channel yet. There's like a lot of channels that have commented that I've been oh shoot, wait, am I playing music right now? Let me mute that. I don't know. My bad. I am so sorry. I did not know my desktop audio was on. Thanks for telling me. I did not mean for that to be there at all. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys are still chilling. I mean, unless you want that, I can like turn the volume down on it. And keep it on, but it's up to you guys. I meant for this to like only be my mic, but yeah, there's like a bunch of other channels that keep commenting on my videos that I've been meaning to check out. So you're probably on that list. I gotcha. Maybe I'll flick it back on for a sec. Let me do this on the fly. Let me make it like really low so it's like actually in the background. There we go. Because I think I can actually put my headphones on and see what's playing. Hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a good volume. Alright, sorry about that. Again, thanks for letting me know. I really need to start sound testing before I press record. I have lost count of the times that I've gone to record a video and my gain is just like way too high. And oh, sorry, I need to cough real quick. Oh, jeez, yeah. Sorry, my throat is like feeling awful right now. Not the greatest time to be streaming, maybe, but I think we'll make it. But like, again, I've lost count of like how many times I've started to like record, and my gain is like way too high. And Will always has to deal with like warped audio in my videos. And he does a good job balancing it. But it's definitely my fault if like the footage is too loud or whatever. Because I almost like never check my gain because it's different between my PC and my phone. Like the gain that I have my mic on now for my PC would be like way louder on my phone. Oh yeah, and I've definitely had that problem before too, where I like don't even have my mic plugged in and I record like a whole like 30-minute long video, and it actually makes you die inside. It's so sad. I definitely feel that. Yeah, I've had a lot of different audio and video issues creating content. It's like it's something you don't realize is like super common until you start actually making content. And you have like your own scuffed setup that you're using, and it's just like it's stuff you don't realize until you're a content creator, you know? I don't know, I'm still like glad to have those experiences. You know, it builds a lot of character as a creator, honestly. But definitely does not help you feel well in the moment. What? Your current mic is a PS5 controller? That's crazy. Now I've got to check out your videos. I'm really curious to see how that sounds. That does sound like a really scuffed setup, but I'm sure you make it work. I had a pretty scuffed setup for a minute. I was on a pretty cheap mic when I started, compared to like this mic. Because because this mic's like a little bit more like expensive, like a podcast mic. I got it because it was XLR and I could use it for like voiceovers, which I don't do all that often, but I obviously use it more for ASMR and stuff. Oh, so this is the, I forget what, like, model it is, but it's a Fi-Fi mic. I think it's like a K something or other. I started with, this one right here, which is also from Fi-Fi. It wasn't that bad, but I figured, I'd need an upgrade eventually. And this mic is also really good for streaming and just voice chat in general, so. I'm definitely going to pick up a couple of different mics soon. I'm going to pick up a Tascam recorder and probably a Blue Yeti, so I can start experimenting with like different, what are they called, like mic covers. Like, you know, all the videos with like the fluffy mic covers and all that, I'm going to start using like different filters. That's the word for it, filters. And then maybe like a Rode NT1 or something. I'm ready to like actually do a big upgrade. But for now, I'm just on this Fi-Fi mic. I can find the link for it in a second if you want to know what model it is. But it's been a pretty good mic for me so far. I'd say it's been good for content, despite its minor flaws. Alright, let's see. What do I want to use? Blue. Let's put this guy back in front of the camera. Can I turn him on? Oh yeah. He has enough battery, good. Obvious. Someone who knows nothing about mics seems like the perfect mic. Literally a trigger and a mic cover. Yeah. I'm actually like I'm a big critic of the Blue Yeti. I don't like it as much as like just a general use microphone, because I think it's overpriced for its price range, like brand new. If you don't get it off somewhere like eBay, I think you can get like a unboxed one for like $60 nowadays, which is not quite as bad as it used to be. It used to be like 120, 130, brand new, but now you can get one for pretty cheap, like 60, 70, which is a much better price for it, I think. It's just like a run-of-the-mill USB condenser mic, but it has a lot of like very specific features to it. Like it has a sense knob and like it has a bunch of different filters and all that kind of jazz. But a lot of people use it for like a podcast mic or just a general recording mic, and I'm like, please get XLR mics for your podcasts. If you actually care about what your voice sounds like. For stuff like ASMR, I think Blue Yeti is good, but I don't know. I might cave and just go ahead and get one before I get like a Rode NT1 or whatever I upgrade to after this mic. I don't know, I just want to experiment with it a little bit. Like a lot of creators I know use it, so I might have to cave and join the bandwagon. But we'll see. We'll see. Sorry, I'm trying to like line this up with the camera. This is a really weird angle for me. Have I named this guy yet? I feel like I named this guy in a video, but I forgot what I named him. I'll have to look back. I think I named him something in like one of my recent videos too, which is like, it's sad that I can't remember that. But whatever, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, if I even had breakfast. I don't know, there's a lot I have trouble remembering. I can't even remember my son's name. Well, no, my son's name is Easton. That's my Squishmallow. that I have on the shelf. I might go and grab him real quick if I feel like it. Oh, my other son, though. Yeah, I forgot his name. I think he gives Charles. I think I'll name him Charles. I think that'll be the official name from now on. I just need to lock in that his name is Charles. Yeah, Charles is a very quaint being. Usually sits back there in my background on the shelf, but I love the sound he makes. It's like this material is very like silicone rubber, so it's like my favorite thing to tap on. It sounds so good. I like that used to be my, well, it still is like one of my favorite triggers. He's very stoic. He just kind of chills. He is very okay with being tapped on. Give him a little ear massage. But yeah, we stand Charles now. Sorry, I had to cough for like a good minute there, so I didn't want to talk. Yeah, it's just like a, so it's weird. It's a hollow like light, but it's like silicone rubber, so you have like the light thing down here. And then it's just like silicone around the thing with the little illustration on it. And then there's little ears. It's not really as much of like a plush as it is just like a desk light that I got from my background. Alright, I am so sorry. I have to cough one more time. Well, maybe not one more time, but just for now. Oh, jeez. Yeah, sorry, maybe I should have waited till I wasn't so sick to stream, but that's whatever. I really just wanted to get some content out tonight, and I was planning on recording anyway, so it's like I might as well stream too. Why not? Like, the reason I don't stream so often is because I'm always like so nervous. I don't know why either, because I'm like, once I start streaming, I'm fine. Yeah, I don't know. Coughing seems a little bit more legal as far as streaming goes, but I hate having a cough, so I might have to go with the self-doxing streams. But yeah, like I was saying, I can never decide like when or what to stream because I'm always so like nervous when like before I go live. I'm like I almost skipped out on stream tonight because it's just like I build up so many nerves in my head for like no reason at all, and then whenever I do actually go live, like I just have people like hanging out, lurking, or like chilling in my chat, like, just doing this, like, really just chilling with the stream. So I'm like, I never really know. I need to motivate myself to stream more. That's something I really, really need to keep doing this year. Because I'm always so demotivated to. I always think like my streams are so much worse than they actually are. And when I finally go live, I'm like, oh, we're just chilling out. There's nothing to it. I overthink my content a lot, if you couldn't tell. Like every single video idea I have, like every single like little script I write, every single stream I plan, I'm like, I always think way too much about it. Well, I appreciate it. I'll plan more streams. I wanted to start doing like monthly streams, but maybe I'll do weekly if people really like it that much. And if time allows, of course. Yeah, I appreciate the input. And I'd say my past streams have been similar to this. My more popular streams have been like playing Minecraft and stuff, but I kind of want to steer away from like gaming streams on this channel. I kind of want to do some more like classic stuff. I want to kind of save like the gaming streams for my other channel, but I don't know. Maybe I will end up doing them more on here. It really just depends on like what people like want to see from me. So I think I'll have fun either way, though. I love this angle of Charles, looking down on the world. I love to see him peek out like that. Hold on. Let me like get the right angle. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Yeah, exactly. I don't really like doing as much gaming on this channel. Like, I know there's some people who enjoy it, but it's a genre I've dabbled in, and I personally just don't really like making gaming content for this channel. It really doesn't fit what I do. So, we'll see. Hey, welcome to the stream, Keltoum Brahimi. I totally just butchered your name, I'm so sorry. How are you tonight? But yeah, I'm kind of same mindset as you, Jonas. I kind of want to steer away from that kind of content and just, play into my strengths. There's other people who do relaxing Minecraft gameplay and stuff. I think it's a really oversaturated thing for me to keep playing into. Oh, Asma. My bad. Why do so many of my viewers like that watch my streams use different accounts to tune in? It's so funny to me. Are you guys actually subbed on multiple accounts? Alright, I think Charles has gotten enough time in the limelight. Let's switch up our triggers here. I don't really know what I want to do next. I've already done the keypad, so I can put that back. subbody exposed. Nah. I did used to like my own videos on my main channel when I like started out, of course, because I think that's what like everyone does. I was like, let's boost engagement just that little bit. And then I started not needing to, thankfully. Oh, try something soft. I got you. I got you. Let me try this right here. This is my rubber wrist rest. There's silicone wrist rest. That's pretty soft. I'll go back to my controller later. That's louder than I thought it was. Perfect, perfect. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you guys are here tonight. I honestly didn't think like that many people would show up. Like at all. Usually when I do like regular streams like this, like nobody shows up, or at least I think nobody will. So glad to have you guys hanging out and lurking. Hope you're having a good Tuesday or Wednesday, wherever you are, I guess. It's 9:22 p.m. for me, because I'm on the East Coast. But I know I have like a lot of different viewers worldwide, so if you're in like Europe or something, I hope you're tuning in to sleep, because it's very, very late for you. There we go, I can tap it a little faster on the side here. Wednesday morning, nice. Well, good morning to you. I guess I'll catch up with you in a few hours. It is still Tuesday night for me. It's crazy to me how time zones work. I just got like used to my time zone again. Because I was in I mentioned earlier in the stream, but I was in Italy for like a week and a half. And the 6-hour time difference is insane. That's the worst jet lag I've ever gotten coming back from another place. Because farthest I'd been before that is like the West Coast. Which I've been to a few times. It's like, jet lag's nothing new to me, but like, to that level, it was insane. Especially after having been there for so long, it was like, it just kind of hit me like a truck. But I'm back to normal now, obviously. I'd be like crashed out of my bed right now if I was still like feeling like that. I got home from the airport and I like immediately just like, I couldn't even keep my eyes open. It was crazy. I'm usually able to like fight through it, but yeah, it was just a trip for vacation. You know, just took some time off of work. Went over there, I saw Venice, Florence, Milan, Pisa, and Cinque Terre. So I think it was a pretty cool trip all around. Ate some great food, saw some cool things, met some nice people. There's a lot of international travelers in Italy. I guess there always have been, because you know it's part of the EU. It's pretty common for people to travel all across like West Europe. Like inside and out of the EU. I think there are some very like welcoming countries to outside travelers there. I think Italy is just one of those countries you go to because it's got such a rich history, rich culture, good food, good people. was thoroughly impressed with my trip. Definitely a cool country to go to, and one I'll be back to sooner than later. Especially Venice. Venice was so, so pretty. It's one of my favorite cities in the world. I'm so glad I got to see it finally. Unlike France. Okay, to be fair, I think France has some really good food, but the people are definitely questionable. I've heard some interesting things about the French from different people who've traveled there, but I don't know. I can't say for sure until I've traveled there myself and I've had my own experiences, but people are very, very quick to negatively review the French. I've heard some pretty insane things about Paris. I have some family friends who travel there every now and then, and they say it's maybe not the most welcoming to newcomers, and I, for some reason, don't have a hard time believing that. But Italy's definitely a good country to go to if you want good hospitality, as a tourist. Of course, I'm very, very respectful of the culture wherever I travel, and I make an effort to learn any kind of language or dialect that I need to learn before going someplace. So I learned some very, very basic Italian. Just how to order food and say hello, goodbye, good morning, good evening, all that good stuff. And it's definitely appreciated by locals if you make the effort to use a little bit of the language and just generally be a respectful traveler. I think that's generally good courtesy when you're going anywhere. But I was treated very, very well when I was over in Italy, and I was very obviously a tourist. All of my guides and all of the locals I interacted with were just very, very nice people, and just very welcoming, and just more than I could have asked for. When I was in Milan and I was asking locals where to go to eat, they were just super, super nice, and people say this all the time about Montreal, and I can definitely confirm because I've been there a couple times, and I've asked people where to get certain things, and they'll always walk you to a restaurant or walk you to a hotel or whatever they recommend to you. It was the same thing in Milan. I had a couple of people actually walk me to where they said I should go, and it's really, really cool. It's just awesome to see that that amount of hospitality from locals who you think would be just so overseeing tourists every day. So very grateful for that. Definitely very glad I got to experience Italy in that fashion. Yeah, this wrist rest is so relaxing. Again, another good silicone trigger. Very soft. Very smooth. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. I remember having a really good time in Montreal. What happened there? Did you just have a bad experience with some of the locals or what? I'm also half Canadian and was traveling with family, so that might have helped a little bit. But I've usually heard really good things from other people about Montreal. Typically, like people are very welcoming east side of Canada, but like, you know, there's always bad experiences to be had. I understand that. But yeah, I'm sorry on behalf of my people. If you had a bad experience up there, I'm not really like, if I was to go and live up in Canada, I would probably live in Ontario, but I still think Quebec's pretty. There is some very like interesting characters that live around there though, like in Montreal and Quebec City. So personally, I'm more of an Ottawa guy myself. I haven't been to the capital city in years, but I'd love to go back there soon. I'm going up to Canada this year again, but I won't have enough time to do an Ottawa excursion, unfortunately. I'm just hanging out on the lake. I usually try to do that like every year, but oh, really? That's super weird. Yeah, some people just really don't like outsiders, I guess. Oh, not just a random person, I gotcha. Still, that sucks to experience. You know, I have a job where I like work with the public, and I try to be as nice as I can with like locals and outsiders alike. Not everyone's built for that, I guess. Alright, I am going to go ahead and switch triggers and take a real quick cough break. Okay, I think I am good. What should I bring out next? Ooh, let's do this little poster I just got. It's the Guinness turtle. Says it's a lovely day for Guinness. I unfortunately did not get to have a cup of Guinness while I was out in Europe, but definitely a S-tier beer. My girlfriend got me this poster the other week, and it's like one of my favorite things ever. I've yet to hang it up, but I'm just finding a place in my room for it to go. I don't even like drink that much, but it's just such a vibe, you know? I also just love tapping on paper. There is no context at all for the turtle, which is really funny. It's just a goofy looking turtle on the poster. past this, but it'll look really good on my wall, that's for sure. Tape it up there soon, after my background. Something I'm really excited to do once I like get a new place is to like really flesh out my background, cause like it's a weird issue with like my background right now. I just live in a very weird room and I have a very weird bed frame, so it's like it's hard to get like good angles of my room and have like an actual functioning background without all of it being like minuscule. So I'm definitely excited. Ooh, I also just got a green screen. Or ordered a green screen today for one of my upcoming videos, so hopefully we get to use that a little bit more. That'll be fun. I don't know if like it'll work super well, but I'm hoping there is. Like sorry, I don't know what I was just saying. I hope it works, as well as advertised. It was only like $10, so I would have bought a more expensive one, but I've just been buying a lot of stuff lately. Mainly cassette tapes. Because I've been wanting a lot of albums on cassette lately. How wavy that is too. That's gotta sound crazy. This is awesome. I'm just discovering new sounds tonight. Hold on, let me change something real quick. Let's make sure my stream is running okay still. Alright, awesome. We are still all good. An hour in. Oh no! What am I doing? Sorry. That was ridiculous. I accidentally opened up VS Code. We are not doing a coding stream today, I'm so sorry. I am not teaching you guys JavaScript. Not yet anyway. I mean, if people want that video, sure, but I think you guys want a better teacher for that. I just spend all day writing dumb APIs. Like a coding stream would be good to like show off a keyboard, I guess. It'd be like a nice thing to like do for a typing stream. Okay. I think we got enough of the Guinness poster. I don't know what I want to do next. Ooh. like the best sound in the world. But I've done it like so many times in my videos, and I feel weird like adding it to every single one. And that is literally the only reason you guys don't get like rubber gloves shoehorned into every single video I do. Okay, let's move on to, I don't even know, oh well, let's close this first. That makes a cool sound actually. Let's tap on it for a sec. Okay, sorry, I'm really curious. Sorry, I saw something in my chat that I thought looked really cool. I didn't even know you could like set goals and stuff. I have to use that in a later stream. Yeah, gosh, I don't know how long I'll stream tonight, but maybe I'll go for another hour or so, just chill out with you guys. I'm really up for whatever. I can stay up as long as I need to. And just chill out. But it is fully up to you guys. I have a lot of different triggers I can use here. Too many actually. It's pretty concerning. Let's see, what should I do next though? Ooh, I've got one over here. Hold on. Let me make sure my headphones are off before I use this. Okay, so I've got my headphones case for my Sennheisers. I got you, Jonas. I just don't want to cut stream off too early. I know people like falling asleep to stuff like this. So. The same China hutch. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, I'm confused. What is a China hutch? Oh, I am so sorry. Did not mean to tap the mic there. Gotta be so careful of that. I'm so bad at doing that during streams. Oh! Oh my god, I had no idea what you're talking about for a sec. That's crazy. Which one was it that I showed off? That you have, or was it multiple? because that's so cool. Oh, the cabinet. Oh, I gotcha, I gotcha. Sorry, I again have no idea what those words meant. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. It's a cool cabinet, is it not? Definitely looks nice. I don't know how well it functions like long term though, I haven't used it much. I don't get to use my china as much as I want to. Need to have more tea in the morning. I've been loving these headphones lately. They were very helpful on my last couple of flights. These are like the first ANC headphones I've had, so like having noise canceling is so super helpful. Very nice for anyone who travels. Yeah, right, it is a pretty crazy phenomenon. I don't know, I feel like that is like the sole reason some people don't like use China though, is because they like look at it as such a rare thing that they have. I mean, I kind of do the same thing. I just kind of leave it on display most of the time, but I try to use everything in my kitchen when I can. I am so sorry, I'm gonna mute one more time right quick. I'm so sorry guys, this cough is killing me tonight. But we're still gonna push through the stream because I'm chilling right now. Yeah, I do like using the pretty plates sometimes though. It's more like the tea sets that I leave alone. Because I don't drink tea as much anymore these days. I'm more of a coffee person. Which was inevitable, of course, but... I do still like, bringing out, like, the nice plates and stuff every now and then. Good silverware. It's always nice to have when you're having, like, a nicer, fancy kind of meal. At least you want to feel like you're having one. used it for some typing segments, but this is my Gatoron yellow board. I think it's Royal X board. It's I forget. I think it's like the RK6 one or something. It's a cool little board. It uses Gatoron yellows, which are creamy linear switches. Has very nice stabilizers, gotta say. It does really well, and it also has this cute little knob on the side, which can be used to turn it on. So you can turn it on for a sec. It also has a Windows and a Mac setting, which is not as good for me because I use Linux on most of my devices, but works really well on this desktop you see behind you. I do like I know my lighting's not the best right now, but I do really like the design on the keyboard. It's very, let me turn this off so you guys have a better view. So like cream white and then a weird like sea green, but I do like the keycap designs on here. I got this keyboard like because it was half off, and it was a crazy price for what it was, I'll be honest. Like originally, so I was like, I might as well pick it up since it's like selling for that cheap anyway. And so here I am with an extra keyboard. What's new? It sounds really good, so I can't complain. I really do like yellow switches, especially Gatorons. Most of Gatoron's switches are really good. I used their red switches for the longest time. They're really good. My old keyboard had like optical Gatoron reds, and I started using like the actual 3-pin red switches, and both are very, very good. The reds that I had in like my old daily driver, though, the opticals were like pre-lubed. And were kind of like installed differently, so it sounded a little different in the kind of flimsier frame I had back then, but I still think it sounded good. I mean, compared to my daily driver now, though, it's nothing. What type of games do I play? I play a lot of different games. Recently, all I've really been playing is like Mario Kart Wii. I used to play it, not like professionally, but competitively online. And now I just do like time trials and stuff on that. But like, as far as like types of games I play, other than Mario Kart, I'm not really into any like kind of racing games. I used to play a lot of FPS, but I haven't been doing that as much recently. I do really like RPGs, like Tales games. I've played a lot of the Fire Emblem series as well. I tend to be like into a lot of like Eastern style RPGs, which I know isn't like everyone's forte, but it's just kind of like games I grew up with, so it tends to be what I favor. Oh no, it died so early. My Wii is still holding out, but it's getting there. That's why I emulate most of my games nowadays. Especially Mario Kart, because I can just play it on my laptop now with my controller, and it works so good. I used to actually be like really cracked at Mario Kart with the Wiimote, which is really funny if you've ever like tried to play on Wiimote. It's so hard. But I didn't have like money back then, and I was like, I didn't really want to ask like my parents for a new controller, like for like a GameCube controller, like a classic one, so I just played with the remote, and I just got really good at using that. I got like some crazy times considering like how I played. I know there's some like big players in the community that use Wiimote still though. Or like I've at least tried to for the memes. And it's definitely cool to see sometimes. Okay. I am gonna move triggers real quick. Oh no, not the laser reader. Yeah, Wii Sports Resort is definitely one of my favorites to still grind today. I got really cracked at one point at like bowling, table tennis, and basketball. And now I'm only good at table tennis, but hello, welcome to the stream, Spec. Sigma is one way to describe me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how Sigma I actually am, but I appreciate it. I'll toughen the controller a little bit more. Yeah, speaking of games, this is actually the controller I use to play Mario Kart now. I have a pretty standard button layout, but yeah, as far as like for other types of games I'm into, I'm like really into all that Wii era stuff, you know. That might be what I start like streaming every now and then if I'm on my other channel at all. It was like Wii Sports and like Mario Kart and stuff like that. I think that would make for a pretty chill stream. This controller also is like, this has one of the best D-pads I've ever used, which is really important to me because, oh hold on, I need to cough again. Alright, I'm good now. Which is really important to me because I play some games that I like grew up using the D-pad for, and it's a really good, it's a really responsive D-pad. I like it. And the triggers are really good too. As good as I need them to be. It also comes with like a gyroscope inside, so I can play Mario Galaxy without having to like connect anything else, which is pretty cool. And without having to use like the right stick as a pointer for the cursor in game. I can just like move my controller to point at the screen, which is really cool. Hold on one sec, guys. Alright, sorry about that. My sister was just checking on me. The Hall Effect joysticks, I'm not sure. I don't know what Hall Effect is, but these sticks came with the controller. They feel pretty standard, but I mean, I don't need like a crazy sensitive joystick to play what I play. Really like the triggers on this controller though. feels so good to play with too. Which is definitely very important for Mario Kart. I need a good right trigger. And time my drifts good. Oh, that's interesting. Magnetic way to read inputs. It might be. I mean, it's a pretty smooth, like... It has pretty smooth movement, but... I really don't know. I don't play with controllers enough to like know the difference between like mechanical and magnetic. That seems like a good way to prevent stick drift. Yeah, I also just like... I love how basic this controller is while like having so much inside of it. It's just so useful. It's a really good one to travel with too. Okay, let's see. I have something cool I can show off for a few minutes, I think. Let me grab it real quick for you, though. I was planning on tapping on this earlier, but I forgot it existed. But I wanted to show off my cornucopia merch. Oh yeah, Xbox branded controllers are definitely, I mean they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're definitely overpriced. It's like, what are they selling them for now, like 80, 85 per controller? Am I overestimating it? I don't know, there definitely are like better alternatives if you like use your controller on PC. For like Xbox specifically though, I think there is like custom controllers that you can connect to it, if I remember correctly. I haven't owned an Xbox in like 7 years, so I barely remember. It's pretty crazy to think about actually, that I once owned an Xbox. Oh jeez, 80 to 90. That is such a bad market. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I got this controller for like not even $40, and it works really, really good. It's meant for like Switch, but I'm pretty sure it connect to anything that allows Bluetooth or whatever. I'm so sorry. I think I just leaned on the mic there. Keep tapping on my little crate here. This was a goated tour to go to, by the way. I went to the show in Charlotte. I have the ticket right here. And as you can see, they had a stacked shelf of merch. I didn't get any though, because I definitely can't spend that much. And I got a little postcard, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I just had that laying around. Thought it would be cool to show off. Yeah, it's a pretty goated album, honestly. I think it's definitely one of Tyler's better works. I don't know what to tap on next, but I guess I'll have to find something if I want the stream to keep going. I can do my mouse for a little bit. This is a vertical mouse I got a little while ago. I don't know why exactly I got it, but I wanted to try out using something vertical, and it actually sounds really, really good. Maybe I'll compare it to my current mouse as well. So you've got like those kind of silent clicks compared to like those very pretty tactile clicks on my 305. This is just a random like vertical mouse off Amazon I got for my laptop. I use the 305 with my PC and it's pretty good. This is like, I don't like this material as much though. I should have bought something like rubber instead of plastic. Although I do like the plastic a lot on the 305. But it's definitely like, it has a very different finish around the sides here. So it just feels a lot better to use, I guess. Oh, when's the next charcuterie? I have no idea. Whenever you guys want, honestly, I might do like a summer charcuterie video. If people really want it. I know I said I'd make like the holiday charcuterie like an annual thing, but I think I'm gonna branch out and do some different seasons or something. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I don't even know what I would do for my next like charcuterie video. I don't even know if I would want to do like boar's head, but I'll figure it out. I think you do speak for everyone there. I get a lot of like good feedback on the charcuterie vids. I'm pretty surprised, honestly. It's literally just me like making a cool little board and eating it. I honestly didn't know people would be like so into that video, but both of those videos just completely popped off, so appreciate you guys for the support, and I'm glad I'm doing something you like. Yeah, is there like, what specifically about it do you think is like so relaxing? Like, is there anything you guys can like pinpoint? Like, I'm really trying to figure out why you guys like them so much. I feel like the clicking's a little too loud. I'm trying to get something in there. I guess it is pretty nice to see like appetizing food, and I make some very pretty boards if I do say so myself. Oh yeah, I guess that is appealing. Like, the first like food video I did was like the boar's head sandwich video that blew up and is still my most viewed video. And a lot of people really liked that because I framed it as like, oh, I'm making you this tasty little sandwich. So I guess it is just like appetizing since I'm showing off what I use. I'm like actually showing off the process of like making it. I should do like a mukbang style video or something like that soon. I feel like that would be pretty cool. But I'll definitely schedule another charcuterie video. I just need to figure out like what to make. Because I feel like I have a lot of the same items in mind when I do charcuterie, so I think I'm gonna change it up next time. Ooh, yeah. I did make a cool, like, cooking POV a few months ago. My sister wants me to do a cooking video with her, so maybe we'll do something cool with that, I don't know. I don't really know what to cook next. But yeah, I could try to do, like, another stir fry or something. And do, like, pan noises, like sizzling, slicing, chopping, all that good stuff. And yeah, I think it is pretty satisfying, like, my presentation, so maybe I'll have to lean into that more. I'll definitely do more videos like that for you. I'm just glad people are enjoying it, you know. Anyway, what should I tap on next? Oh, I have this little letter opener here. Maybe I'll just poke on the mic a little bit. Just softly brush it. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in this stream. It's been nice to just like chill out and chat. Just make some noise, you know. I really need to start doing more of these. I just sit down and chill out and we just talk shop. I'll have to do one with my face next time. I'm looking at getting a better camera so I can connect it to my PC. It's something my phone doesn't really do well with. I've tried like all those webcam apps so I could get like a good quality for stream, but they always turn out like all pixely, so I have to use this camera right here, which is like a webcam. I have a very weird streaming setup right now, but we'll get it improved at some point soon. I'm thinking about picking up like just a smaller camera that records 4K that I can actually use and have it look good. Webcams are infuriating. Like, to get a good quality one, like, this one is like 1080p, but it's not really like great because it's like FPS is capped below even like 30, and it just doesn't have good picture quality. So I was thinking about getting a 4K webcam, but honestly, I might as well just get like a decent camera for like 200 something. I might as well shell out the extra cost since, you know, I am a content creator and, you know, never hurts to have another angle. Also like spending money on like content stuff. That's why I want to like get more mics and all that as well. You know, it's not really, I don't even think of it as an investment. I like the thought of having good quality content. for something soon. Just something better to record on than my phone and my webcam. Not that my phone's all too bad, but you know what? There's better cameras out there for sure. My phone's still fairly new though, so. Yeah, welcome back, Victoria. Good to see you. Yeah, I might get up to like 2 hours and stop streaming. Well, I don't know. I don't have much else like on my desk left to tap on. I don't know what I'm gonna use. I'm pretty sad, tired myself, as you can hear. Yeah, got lost in the game, of course, of course. Had that happen to me way too many times. Way too many times. Yeah, hopefully Warframe's been fun. And you just get lost a far bit, and oh yeah, you ask your man for help. That's never a good feeling to get like completely lost. That's how I felt when I started playing like games like Terraria. And I always had to like go to the wiki to figure everything out. I mean, even when I first started like playing stuff like Minecraft as a kid, like it's so hard to figure out like certain things to do in game when it's not like set directly in your face, you know. I totally get that. Alright, I think I'm gonna tap on one of my keyboards a little bit more. Here is the keyboard you all know and love. My daily driver that I totally didn't just unplug. That I was totally planning to use this whole time. Oh lord, sorry. Here, let me get a good angle on it for you. But what sucked about my trip is I couldn't use this keyboard for so many days. Which isn't a huge problem because my ThinkPad still has a really good keyboard, but this one just sounds you have these magnets as your stands, which is really cool. You don't have like kickstands, which keyboards usually have, which limits them to sizes. But you have like these 3 USB ports, so I can have like my coil cable plugged in wherever I want. And then like, oh sorry, USB cables, C ports on the side for numpads, or numpad support at least. I don't know if it does like external numpads, but I'll have to test that. It's a pretty cool keyboard. Actually, I'm gonna orient it like this way. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, those are just some crunchy blue switches. What I like about these like Akko V3s though is like blue switches are always known for being so loud. And like while these are definitely audible, they're not glaringly loud. Which I love. I hate loud blue switches. But these are very like, I feel like as far as like the dampening on these, it's just great. It's a great pairing, like this FR60 frame and like the Akko V3 specifically. Because the factory lube is really good, and I don't know, they're just like everything I would want out of a blue switch. And a keyboard with good acoustics. Which I'd love to modify this keyboard a little bit more. I think it could sound a little better, even with the Akkos, but I think as far as like where it is right now, I think it's pretty good. I gotta focus on restoring other keyboards I have. You guys have probably seen my background, and there's just like a million keyboards on my desk that I need to either like modify, update, or restore, and it's just like, it's insane. It's an addiction at this point. I'm just keyboard crazy. Alright, but with that, honestly, I am getting a little bit tired, so I do have other content stuff to work on, so I think I will actually end the stream here. But honestly, you know, I really appreciate you guys coming through. You know, I didn't expect such a turnout tonight, but you know, it was definitely enjoyable just kind of losing myself in the noise and, you know, catching up with some of you guys. So I don't know, I'll see you next stream. I'm posting videos weekly again, so I'll definitely see you this weekend if not sooner. But yeah, I'll let you guys know when the next stream is, and yeah, I guess that's all. I'll see you guys later.